So I feel like I've said a lot on this channel. Everyone knows junk food's unhealthy, right? Like we don't need to, oh, there's my alarm to pick up my kids, which I'm not gonna do. My husband's doing it. Everyone knows junk food's unhealthy. You don't need to say it and spell it out to people. But I have had, I would say like at least 3 times in the last like year and 2 times in the last like month, 2 months, people saying that junk food is healthy at the grocery store. So the second to last time, I'm pretty sure it was the Breyers oat milk ice cream, right? I'm in the checkout. She's ringing up my stuff and like, oh, you eat so healthy. Wow, like the oat milk ice cream. And I have to go, oh yeah, it's still candy. There goes the dog. My dog hates my mother-in-law, so it's been fun. And then the most recent time, the same sort of thing. She's ringing me up. She says, oh, you eat so healthy. And then she rings up the Reese's cups, the plant-based ones, and says, oh, you even eat the healthy Reese's. I always say Reese's. It's Reese's. I know. I don't know. I always said that when I was a kid. It's hard. It's hard to get out of my head. But yeah, so again, I just said, yeah, it's still candy. Let's look at the Reese's ingredient difference here. For the regular, it's milk chocolate, which includes sugar, cocoa butter, chocolate, milk fat, lactose, soy lecithin, and PGPR. I don't even know what that is. And a peanut butter filling made from peanuts, sugar, dextrose, salt, TBHQ, which is a preservative, and citric acid. And then for the plant-based, we have sugar, peanuts, cocoa butter, chocolate, oat flour, rice flour, dextrose, sea salt, lecithin, natural flavor, and rosemary extract. So instead of the TBHQ, because it's got to be natural. So yeah, they both start with sugar, basically, and peanuts. Yeah, they're basically the same thing. Saturated fat. Oh my gosh, is it actually higher? I think it's actually higher in the vegan one. The cow's milk is 4.5 grams per package, 210 calories. The vegan is 7 grams per package, 210 calories. Wow. Wow, a lot less sugar in the vegan one. 21 grams versus 13 grams. So, okay, maybe it is a little healthier. It's not healthy, but I mean, the saturated fat is from, wait, this doesn't have coconut, does it? Wait a minute. Oh, cocoa butter. Yee. Point is, they're both obviously candy, right? And then what was the others? I think was the Breyers. Okay, Breyers has like so many different vanillas. They have homemade and extra creamy. I guess homemade, I don't know. We've got milk, cream, sugar, water, corn syrup, whey, egg yolks, really, less than 2% of mono and diglycerides, guar gum, carob, bean gum, salt, tara gum, natural flavor, annatto for color. And then for the vegan, we've got water, oat milk, water, hydrolyzed oats, sugar, coconut oil, corn syrup, soluble corn fiber, less than 2% of soy protein isolate, mono and diglycerides, natural flavor, cellulose gum, guar gum, polysorbate 80, carob bean gum, salt, polysorbate 65, soy lecithin, carrageenan, annatto for color. So very similar ingredients, a few more in the vegan one. And yeah, obviously no cow's milk and no egg. Gross. In terms of nutrition, 2/3 of a cup, 180 calories, and 12, what does that say? 12 grams of added sugar for the cow's milk. For the non-dairy, we have 130 calories, so significantly fewer calories, 15 grams of added sugar, so a little more sugar. Saturated fat, 4.5, the cow's milk, 6. All this to say, candy. They're both candy. I don't know what the point of this video is. Really, I just had these 2 experiences like so close together. It won't leave my brain. Why is this happening? Is it people don't know, or in some cases, I think don't want to know why vegans are vegan, why many of us don't eat animal products, right? They find it easier to believe that it's a diet thing, right? So why would they make and why would we eat plant-based Hershey's? Because it's healthier, right? And also plant-based, like plants are healthy, fruits and veggies, right? I think that maybe confuses people. And then finally, I think vegans sometimes can be a bit confusing, right? I did just criticize whatever that article was for the Spectator, the person saying vegans live on chips and are always saying that a vegan diet is perfectly healthy. And I was like, who, where? But certainly a lot of vegans do talk a lot about how a vegan diet is healthier and so much better for you. And even though they don't mean the Reese's and the oat milk ice creams, all of that can easily get lost, right? It's hard. You know, people are doing other things, right? They're living their life. They don't know a whole lot about nutrition, probably don't want to know a whole lot about nutrition. They want to just pick up bits here and there. And so they hear, oh, vegan or plant-based is really healthy. Plant-based Reese's cups, healthy. I failed to mention the food industry and marketing, and this is a perfect example on the Breyers website, the non-dairy vanilla, better for you. What? You click on it, Breyers better for you, low calorie, lower carb, no sugar added, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, here's the non-dairy cookies and cream is supposedly healthier. What? They're trying to market their stuff, and I guess they think this is an appropriate way to do it. I don't know. I don't know if I need to change anything because I'm perfect. I think I try and do a pretty good job of talking about the nuance and stuff. I mean, obviously, most people, what am I even talking about? Like, most people are not watching my channel. 99.9% of the people I interact with in the real world are not interested in veganism at all. But yeah, I try to be more nuanced, and I hope I don't ever give off the impression that, like, Reese's plant-based cups, what are they even called? They're not called that, are they? Reese's plant-based oat milk chocolate peanut butter cups. Okay, Reese's plant-based cups. That the vegan Reese's are healthy, you know? Or the oat milk Breyers ice cream. I don't think I give off that impression. Certainly I've criticized the Nova classification and ultra-processed foods, you know, to have something like the Reese's peanut butter cups, vegan or otherwise, in the same category as whole wheat sliced bread, you know, the Kroger brand or Sara Lee or whatever, is how is that even useful? But I think I'm gonna stick with the, yeah, it's still candy though. I don't know, that's the best thing I can come up with. But I would love to hear from you guys if you've had similar experiences in the grocery store or wherever, you know, people looking at like obvious garbage in your cart and being like, wow, so healthy. Yeah, I would love to know if you've experienced that and what your response has been. If you've just said, oh, thank you, or if you've been like, no, ma'am, let me educate you. I hope it's the latter. I hope someone said, ma'am. Are you ready for my Twitter thread? Here we go. What do they say? Like, listen here, or it became such a meme, people making fun of these insane Twitter threads where people start with like, I'm going to educate you. That's not what they said, but it was something like that. It was so aggravating. And then people just did it all the time to make fun of it. And then it was funny. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this little whatever video. I hope you enjoyed the last video, assuming I'm going to post that first. Probably will post that one first about zinc. Please do watch it if you eat a vegan or predominantly vegan diet. I think it's pretty important in terms of being a healthy vegan, in terms of nutrition. And yeah, thank you again, guys. Please do like and subscribe. And thank you so much to all of my members here on YouTube and my patrons at patreon.com/unnaturalvegan. I do post 2 exclusive videos a month for tier 2 members and patrons. I do a vlog, and then I also do a controversial towards the end of the month. It's just like whatever I want to talk about that's not related to like veganism or environmentalism or anything like that. I just did a video about OnlyFans regrets. So like, there you go. There's a perfect example, right? Yeah. Thanks again, guys. New video soon. I'm ready. I'm ready for Halloween. Let's do it. I've got a dog right here. I've got a baby right here. Well, not. Are you a baby? Are you still a baby? Yes or no? What do you think?